All right, we're back. Skope TV, TGIF, the last day of April. It is April 30th, 2010. It is about 8:42 on the East Coast right now. Now, your home is Chicago. What does Chicago offer you as a musician in regards to venues and overall music community? I mean, are there good places to play out there? What do you got going on?
Yeah, Chicago is a very diverse town, although somewhat segregated. It's a very diverse town. And what you tend to find in Chicago, and anybody in the industry would tell you, Chicago, we have some great talent: Jennifer Hudson, Carl Thomas, Kanye West, Common Sense, and we have a buzzing market as to venues. You will be able to go into various amounts of venues. The reggae venues, you have the Wild Hair on the north side. If you look at more of the soul, R&B, Sunday night open mic scene, you have the Joint 650 North Dearborn. You can find a lot of the blues hits all over the town, jazz clubs downtown. So the scene is very diverse, which is good, and it's definitely a buzzing market for up-and-coming artists via open mic venues, via paid gigs as well. You'll find an opportunity if you do very well with open mic gigs that you'll probably be able to definitely move on from that to actually getting your name out to larger venues, especially during the summertime when you have the Taste of Chicago and other summer festivals in various areas in the city. So it's definitely a good time to be able to start getting the word out about your music, original and otherwise.
Wow. Now, you're not only a musician, and obviously you're a college-educated young man, but you also hold down a career, which I think is amazing and smart. How do you balance your life between your work and your music?
Man, it's a day-to-day situation. Every day you wake up, you set a schedule. This is what I need to do during the day. This is what I have to do during the night. And I would be lying to you if I told you that it was easy, because it's extremely tough. Many times, most dedicated and well put together projects and artists, producers and songwriters, this is what they do 24/7. But due to the fact that I'm not at the pinnacle yet, and I'm just at the beginning process, and obviously as the leading investor, the leading creative force for all of my music, I have to be able to make the balance, be able to chew bubble gum and tie my shoes at the same time, as they used to say back in the day. So I've been able and I've been blessed to be able to do that thus far, and hopefully soon I will be able to go 24/7 within the near future with your support and with the others out there that are hearing this interview and that are on the sound of our voice.
Wow, that's cool, man. I'm totally with that, Now,
Yeah.
Marcus, I gotta ask you, who are some R&B artists before you that you respect and that you kind of would like to, not be like, but model your career after?
Well, it's interesting. I don't really model myself particularly based on a genre title. What I model myself after is, if you're great, you're great. So we can go from gospel, which obviously I come from African American diaspora, and the church is a huge scene. A lot of the major artists that come out from that scene, and Miss Kim Burrell, she is a jazz gospel vein artist, very well known, excellent singer, artist, incredible musicianship with her work. And then we'll move on from that to reggae. You look at Bob Marley, which is a standard for that genre. And then you'll move from there to funk, and you'll have George Clinton in the Parliament. And then you'll move from that genre to jazz, and you'll have Miles Davis, Mr. Gino Vanelli. A lot of people don't know his work. A Canadian artist, R&B artist. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And his stuff is definitely a lot down my pipeline, a little less on the house vibes, but definitely more on the electric side of things. And then obviously you have your standards, your Prince, who, you know, just breaks trends all across the board, especially with his pop rock feels and heavy soul vocal ability. It's incredible. So you put all those together and you put those influences together and they really make kind of what I like to hear, what I like to see as far as music is concerned.
That's dope. Now, Marcus, I mean, let's not beat around the bush, you know? There's so much struggle and pain in the world right now. How can the music community help the people out with their struggle and through our songs?
Yeah, definitely. There's one thing that is most definitely universal in this world. You can go to any civilization from the beginning of time until now. And one of the focal points has always been and will always be entertainment, music, theater. And luckily, for some of us who have that God-given gift and talent to share with the world, we can articulate a language, a message in such a profound way to reach so many people that others can't have due to the fact that they don't have the delivery to do based on music. Many times as young children, we grow up, we'll learn our ABCs and our rhymes off of music. And in those messages and in those songs, you'll be able to receive things that just somebody speaking those things would not be able to. So having the power to be able to articulate those things in a way and in a sound that can definitely get a certain type of point across, whether that's inspirational, whether that's sadness, whether that is being conflicted, is definitely a gift and it's something that we can use not only to talk about what's going on currently, but also to talk about problems that we see in the future that we can assist or that we can bring some awareness to.
That's dope. That's you know, you really hit on a lot of different notes there. But, you know, I mean, it's like, we got to get into this next question, though. BP, British Petroleum, is leaking thousands of gallons of crude oil into the ocean as we speak.
Yeah.
Do you think it's fair that these corporations destroy our environment and get away with it like this?
Well, you know something? Anytime you have large infrastructure, whether it's oil, whether it's economic interest, you are going to always have some type of breakdown due to the fact that these are large institutions that have enormous power, that have tons of individuals who, just like you and I, have to go in and punch the clock in the morning and sign out. Now, that's not to make an excuse for these companies that happen to have these mishaps, but it's the nature of the beast that when you are large, you're going to have mishaps and different things of such. Now, our goal, and obviously, hopefully, the goal of corporations and government oversight, as you know, President Barack Obama is doing a lot of things to try to assist with stopping or minimizing the type of damage that this has caused, obviously, is to keep a watchful eye, to stand up and say, hey, you know, maybe you need to take harder precautions on the way you operate your businesses in order to be able to function the way that you need to function so that we can all live a healthier, more productive lifestyle, and that also respects other people's occupations, such as the guys who need that ocean to fish and need those resources that might be damaged by this oil spill.
Now, we're going to take a second break here. Marcus J. Austin on a Friday night on Skope TV. It's an absolute pleasure having you here tonight, brother. I just want to let you know that. And we're going to be right back.
I'm glad.